So here we are at the Hancock House Hotel here in Hancock, New York. Not a bad place, but town, I'm not sure if this town is on its way down or on its way up, but it's kind of one or the other. Hotel was great though, because we all stayed here. We all met here last night and had a great dinner, pretty decent sleep. I just had breakfast, and we have Kashi, Joel, Karen, Bob, and Carl, and me. Now we're loaded up. We got our dirt tires on. We're in Hancock, New York. So that means we're doing the BDR.
So we were really lucky. We had Rosie from the Hancock House Hotel come out and give us a Irish blessing.
August and Vic, August and Sprint, Nave, amen. Go forth, ride, no accidents, have a great time.
Thank you so much.
Thanks for coming to Hancock. All right, take care.
A pre-ride blessing, and took a couple photos for us so we could get off and get going on this awesome route.
Okay, folks, here we are. We are about to hop on our very first dirt road, I think, when we come around this corner.
Watch the gravel.
Carl is going to lead us on to the beginning of the NE BDR.
Is it? Yeah, it's this.
This is it. You got that
I'm
corner,
going to wait
Carl?
at the top of this hill when we clear it.
Here it is.
There we go.
The first off-road section.
You back there, Karen?
I'm here.
We got Carl
So
leading.
all I see with these horrible vibrating mirrors is round circles from your headlight. We got Cashy and them behind us.
Yep, we got them. We got the whole crew. We got Kashi right behind us. We got Joel with us, and we got Bob taking up the lead, the tail.
Yep.
Pretty in here.
It is.
It is.
This is what we came for, folks.
Oh, yeah.
If only it was like this the whole way, huh?
Well, it won't be this easy, but hopefully it's pretty.
This is true.
I'm wondering if this was a rail bed at one time, Jim.
I bet it was.
You know, because it's got that black stuff.
Yeah, and it runs parallel to that major road, so I bet you're right.
Wonder what railroad it was, if it was a rail bed.
The O&W.
Yeah, whatever that is.
What was the O and B and O railroad?
So I'm going to do a little voiceover as we continue here with the first section of the NE BDR. It starts in Hancock, New York, but as soon as you leave Hancock, it crosses over into Pennsylvania, and it puts you on this old rail bed road that runs along a river.
Jim, how you doing back
I'm
there?
good. I'm loving life. I'm loving listening to your commentary. I can't wait till we get to like a real muddy spot, and I can, because that's my nemesis, is picking the right line in mud.
I'm just trying to pick smooth lines.
And I don't have a video of the
Right.
very first section, but there's actually not even a mile into it. There's a kind of a steep rocky hill that you go down and a steep rocky hill that you go up. And that's where we had our first incident. Karen, who's right in front of me on her Super Sherpa, was the second one up the hill. And as it turned out, we'll hear with this commentary from her that she was probably in second gear, and that's probably why she lost her momentum and fell over. And then Bob, the guy at the back on the DR-650, had an issue, and he fell over as well. So we had two falls within the first 5 miles of this
I think I
trip.
just lost momentum on that hill. I think that was my problem.
I think your bike was in second gear, right? Or at least when I picked it up. Now that doesn't mean it was in second gear when it fell.
It might have been in second gear, and that might have been the problem why I couldn't get any momentum.
Yeah.
Yeah, you were on the left, and you hit a rock, and it shot you straight across to the right, and so you lost your upward momentum. You kind of went sideways, and then you slowed down because it looked like it was going to shoot you off the road, and then you lost all your momentum.
Nice little dip there.
That is a good dip.
Yeah, like if any of these dips
Take this moment to explain a little bit about how we're communicating on this trip. Me, Carl, and Karen all had Sena communicators. I have the Sena 10C Pro, which is the little video camera and the communicator, so I could talk to those three, and it records our conversation. You can hear them speaking as well. I was also patched in on Joel, Cashy, and Bob's Cardo channel. I just had to hit my phone button on my unit and I could switch over to those three and communicate with them. Unfortunately, and you'll hear this later on in the trip, it did not record their conversations. It's just you hear me talking.
All right, folks, Jimmy's got his camera on. I'm connected to Joel, Cashy, and Bob. Say hi, say good morning, guys. Joel, that's your road right there to the right. You'll see coming up. I want you to take that one. That's the high road, just for you. That's the KLR road. Yep. We are on section 1 of the NE BDR. I almost said MA BDR. And yeah, my second BDR. This is gonna have that looks like a whale up there. Yeah, this route already has been 10 times harder than the MA BDR, and these aren't even the hard sections. But look at the drop off there. Whew. I think this is 1476 or something like that. Wait till you see this spot. Holy smokes. Woohoo! Hey! That's right, I gotta beep that one out. Everybody make it over that okay? Really, how can you beat this, huh? Yep. That's right. Who would have thought going 12 miles an hour would be fun? Tommy, my friend, you're missing out on such a great adventure. You'd be wheeling over all these rocks. Well, there's a flat tire rock. You're going to see it pointed, sitting, standing straight up. I almost hit it. Yep. Karen's doing phenomenal. Yeah. Not to say pretty fucking impressive for you too, Bob. A 70-year-old guy on a bike doing this shit. Because I have the exact opposite mentality in it. My ability to just let fucking work. Yeah, not concentrate on work and concentrate on enjoying my life. Right. Well, here we are. We're on section 1 of the NE BDR. We're still in Pennsylvania, I think. That road right there, fabulous. We're almost into New York. Just stop for a little break. Figured I'd show everybody what we got. We got Carl on his DRZ 400. Karen's on her Super Shipper. We got the beef jerky man.
Beef jerky time.
Thank you, sir. What kind of beef jerky is this one? I like that one too, but let's start with that. There's Miss Karen chomping down on some beef jerky. Joel.
You ever play Look?
Huh?
Do you ever play Look?
No. Well, this is the one this is like little bacon. This is a good one. Joel brings some beef jerky. Yeah, yeah. Here's his old but trusty KLR. Cashy's on her little XT250. And Wild Bob. Crazy Bob on the DR650. And OSJ. 650. I got it right this time.
Oh, how are you holding up? I'm a little hot, but I'm good. Okay.
You holding up? You're asking about everybody. How you doing?
I'm fine.
Yeah?
I can do this all day. I'm happy.
He's Carl.
Yeah, he's Carl.
I'm happy.
We
I
had-
can do this all day.
We had 2 drops today already. And not only is
I was
Carl...
number 1.
Karen was number 1. Bob was number 2. But not only has Carl been like the leader, telling us the best ways to go through, he actually got off his motorcycle, picked up these 2 bikes. Did he ride his up the hill, Bob, or did you take it back from? And he rides these crashed bikes up these hills to help us out. He's an amazing person.
So, Carl, seeing as how I'm old, I'm thinking back loose clutch. I don't know if that would help me in that kind of situation.
You were thinking about getting a what?
I can't offer an opinion on it, but people love it. 3-cruise clutch.
That's that.
Okay. After
See you
we
down the
got
road.
done that section of River Road in Pennsylvania, we crossed over into New York, and we had some nice, gentle dirt road sections. We came through a bunch of little towns, and then I ended up taking on the lead, and so I had Carl directly behind me. Karen was behind Carl. Just letting you get a little glimpse of what a great job Carl did in helping Karen get through some of those rough sections and giving her guidance on different lines to take and things to avoid.
Okay.
Yeah,
Shit. Am I? All right, I'm good.
Okay, just stay over to the right, and then naturally cross to the left over here.
We
And
got
where do we go rather than because I
Jim, where are
don't.
we going?
we're going right. I just wanted to make sure we're all together, but I can see someone pat behind her, right?
So this way you can just come out here and make the right turn. We're all still together, Jim.
Okay, good.
When we get down here a little bit, we'll just go really slow.
Yeah, kind of steep and loose here.
So we're all going to go really slow.
We got Bob.
We got.
Oh, I see Joel. I can't really.
I can look backwards. Why don't you pass
There's
me?
lights. I see lights.
Yeah, I just want to make sure we have Bob. We have everybody.
We have 3 people behind me and Karen.
Yeah, we're good.
Okay.
We're good. We have everybody, Jim.
Okay.
But once we hit like a little bit of flat, stop, make sure everybody's okay.
Yeah, we got a left coming up just down here, so I'll stop.
Karen, how you doing back
Good.
there?
I'm good.
I'm going to stop right here in the shade because we're taking a left just to make sure everybody's together.
So pretty much Carl had done this the whole day, and it was very nice listening to his nice, calm voice, even through some of the rough sections. And believe it or not, I don't know why I forgot to turn my camera on coming up to this at this particular section, because it was kind of uphill, a little rocky, a little ruddy. It wasn't easy first. And listening to Carl's calm voice telling Karen the best line to take coming up through those rough sections was great to hear.
No offense to you guys, but that's about the hardest stuff I want to do.
That was good. That got me pumped up.
Yeah.
I have to have my visor open. Sorry for the.
That's
No,
all right. I got
there's
mine
nothing to-
open to cool off too.
So, Carl, is that a Class 4 road in Vermont, what we should expect?
Yeah, it's going to be worse than that probably on some
Oh,
of these sections.
okay. That's going to be a challenge. Karen?
I said you wanted some gnarly dirt to finish number 1.
I did, yes.
You got your wish.
I did. Right when I said, too, are we going to get some dirt?
Yeah, it showed up.
It did. It was a good one, too. You still got
How
everybody?
you doing back there,
Yeah,
Karen?
Joe is behind me.
Joel said he's in communication with
Bob and
Bob. So if as long as you see him, he's good.
Everything's good, yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, I see more headlights now.
It's kind of cool. What a view.
This is actually paved here for a bit.
Yeah, I gotta get closer. You guys are, oh wow, that far ahead.
Yeah, it's kind of. Can you see me? I'm waving. Pop-up camper. Probably taking a picture of the old barn. Now that's something I would take a picture of.
I love
What
that
a
barn, yeah.
cool barn that.
Are we clapping your style, Jim?
That's okay. I'm enjoying the company. Just a different kind of ride.
All right, let's explain a little bit about that comment when Karen asked me if she was cramping my style.
Soaking it all
And
in.
if you know me and you watch my channel, or if you've ridden with me,
Gravel.
you probably know that I don't do a lot of big group rides any longer. I ride my motorcycles a lot. I put a lot of miles on them during the year, and but most of those miles I'm by myself. I'm a huge fan of photography. I take a lot of photos. I do a lot of U-turns. I stop for photos. I'll stop at a random spot and just kind of like sit and relax. But that's kind of hard to do when you're on a big group ride. Put this ride together, this NE BDR ride. I didn't want to do it alone for a couple reasons. Seen some reports that the NE BDR had some pretty hard sections. I had done some riding on some Class 4 roads in Vermont, but I had avoided a lot of them because I was on my big 1200 Explorer. So I didn't want to do this trip alone
Yeah.
for fear of crashing, getting hurt, or whatever. I invited a couple of very close friends that I had been riding with for a long time. People that I knew I got along with really well. Didn't want to have a huge group with me, especially with people that I was unfamiliar with.
And the folks that are watching this at home, the voice you hear, that common voice coaching Karen, is none other than Carl, because I've been recording this since that first rough section. And Carl, you are so comforting to have in anybody's ear, including my own, even though I've went through it all.
And the left over here, right behind me, right?
Oh, mm-hmm.
See how I'm to the left?
Mm-hmm.
And then kind of just goes straight.
Still trying to get to the left.
Cut back to the middle over here, and just kind of go over this way.
Mm-hmm. I'm very close.
I'm going to speed up a little bit then.
I forgot what you were telling me to say.
Yeah. So then you just kind of carry through here and you're good.
Looks like we're close to the end.
You got this, kiddo?
I think so. I hope so.
You got it. You're doing fucking awesome. Little Rocky right here. Oh, Jimmy!
Just go over to the right. Now we're going to let Jim get ahead of us a little bit in case he stops.
Yeah, it's up.
Right, but
Oh,
we're going to just get over to the right, stay, you know, where I am.
Mm-hmm.
So you're going to stay with me to the right, okay?
Yes.
wow, this is
A
hard.
little stick here, but just stay with me to the right. Alrighty?
Mm-hmm. Trying. My bike is like all over the place.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, my
You're good with me on the right over here?
Yeah. Oh, boy.
It's going to get really rocky here, but just stay with me.
Whew.
Gonna move
Oh,
Okay.
I had to stop.
I'll come back. I'll come get you. Be there in a minute.
It's a steep hill here. Whew. Motherfucker. Whew. Motherfucker. Whew. Motherfucker. Well, folks, pretty much that's the end of section 1. Looks like we just got pavement to Andes. And yeah, that was fucking awesome. So hopefully nobody went down on that section.
Okay, folks, I see Joel. We had a good run. That last section of section 1 was a challenge. How'd you do?
Fine, I almost tipped it over once and caught it.
That was rough. Did someone go down?
No, Karen
Stop.
stopped, and I was behind her in my car crap, so I stopped.
We might be here a while. And it looks like pavement right here, and we're real close to the end, so. How we liking that, Cache? Here comes Robert.
Yell that out
Huh?
on video.
What? What did she say?
Yell out, you like hill climb.
Me like hill climb.
That was nice, huh? That was a little rocky. My legs are still shaking a little bit.
Post it and say 5 miles to go.
Yeah. There's Bob. 5 miles into the ride, he
5
crashes.
miles.
5 miles away from the end, and we get a flat tire. But it's not his fault.
It is my fault.
Well, you know, listen, it's not really your fault.
Drink of water, Karen.
Huh?
Drink of water for the fact that I Karen.
Oh, I got some water.
the fact I water?
I think that is what he said, Karen.
So there's 1, 2, 3 get facts. Which fat guy is you gonna? Yes. So
Well, thank you, Karen.
yeah, it's a good thing we got.
It's only good when Joel and I get it back together without it losing air.
No, that's true. So we can't. But listen, at least you know how to do it. Ooh. Said more videos, more photos today. Birthday girl. She got her tacos. Karen's
All right.
got her.
And we had a birthday girl on our trip. Cassie's birthday was on this day, and so for our lunch stop, we ended up going a little bit off of route to a little town called Walton, New York, I believe it is, and it's a place called As You Wish Street Eats. Husband and wife owners, small, mom and pop type place. Fantastic food. It was a really, really good stop for a good lunch spot. And we all got some different things. Tacos, gyros, grilled cheese sandwich that looked fabulous. So it was a really good stop for a lunch spot for the ride. Alright, so the day ended. We made it to the end of section 1 in Andes. 137 miles. Great route. Lots of beautiful scenic back roads, a few challenging dirt section as well, and we weren't able to stay in Andes, so we had to go down a little bit off route, maybe about 15 miles to the town of Margaretville, and stayed at the Margaretville Motel. And as it turned out, right next door was a barbecue / bowling alley, and we didn't go bowling, but we did get a private tour of the back of the bowling alley, which was really cool.
So here we are. We're at the bowling alley. Here's the ball. Here's the pins. Up here. We get a private tour.
So day 1 is complete. If you liked this video, please give me a thumbs up, and we'll see you with section 2 coming up in the next video. Peace.